Christian journey. Okay, well, I was actually born into a Christian home, a Christian family, and yes, I've actually been a Christian since I was born. But I gave my life to Christ, I think when I was 12. Yeah, so since then I knew about Christ and I've been following his teachings. I mean, I don't have a reason. I was born there.
Oh.
So yeah, I was born into the church, and so probably what I would say is why I sticked. So the reason I'm still there till now is because I believe it's a church that is built upon the teachings and the precepts of Christ. All of our doctrinal activities, all of our doings are all established in the Bible. So why not? My role in the church, I have many roles. I mean, 3 roles. So I'm the choir, I teach, I pray, I play instruments. I mean, I do it everything. Traumatic, no.
Okay, but do you have any other experience to share?
Experience, I mean, for me, I don't think I would say I've had probably a traumatic experience or a bad experience that would probably moved my faith or my understanding of God. But then I've had beautiful ones, pleasant ones. I mean, God has been good. He has been faithful. Right from being in Nigeria and even traveling out of Nigeria. I mean, I've been experiencing God all my life. Romans chapter 8, verse 28. It says all things work together for good to those that believe in God and love God. So yeah.
Okay, one thing I would say about that is I believe that the problem with we Christians or we believers generally is we usually forget the place of God in our lives. We usually forget that whatever journey we are taking or whatever situation we find ourselves, God is away. So the Bible has promised us many times that God is always with us. Even Jesus says he will be with us always. He says even unto the uttermost part of the earth. That is, no matter how difficult the situation can be, no matter how toxic it can even be at some times, we need to always surrender to God. Okay, moving from Nigeria to Canada, it was God that did that in the first place. It was not about us. It was not about we that decided that, okay, I'm John, I will make this easy. For example, there are people that have actually had rejections of visas, had various migration issues or various immigration issues, but then the problem is the fact that it is God that actually saved us at that particular point. It was one that helped us. So if he can do that one, then he will still do it again. So I would just urge people that we should always have it at the back of our mind that God is there for us. He is sufficient. The Bible says that we are not sufficient to do anything by ourselves. It says our sufficiency is from God. It's God that can do everything. So for me, that is what keeps me moving. Even when it might look like there might be some dicey situations or there might be some very difficult situations, I just believe that if God did the previous ones, if he did the past ones, he's going to do it again. So that's it.
Thank you.
My favorite Bible character actually is Apostle Paul. Apostle Paul is my favorite Bible character. I mean, and the reason is because he wrote the highest number of epistles in the Bible, but yet he sees himself as the lowest of all the apostles that has actually existed. He said it many times in the Bible. He says, I am the chiefest. He even refers to himself as slaves. And even at some particular point in time, I think in the book of Philippians, after Apostle Paul has written a whole lot of epistles, he got to a point, he says that I do not see it as if I have achieved or as if I have attained anything. He says I am still pressing further. So if a man that has done all of that can still see himself as nothing, then it preaches how much of humility that we ourselves as believers can actually imbibe. That is, no matter what it is God is using us to do, or God is doing through us, we should always return that glory back to him. So that's it.
Thank you.
Bible study. Actually, both of them. I would not say choose one. The reason is because though I love New Testament more because of that is where we actually enjoy more of Christ and his death for us. But then the New Testament actually pointed to everything that this is we're actually seeing in the the Old Testament points to everything we are seeing in the New Testament. So I mean, why not? I love both of them.
Okay.
Because there is always a source to whatever it is we have now. Riding a bicycle. I love solo travel so much because I love traveling. I love to visit new places. I love to see new things. So, and most times I actually enjoy my own solitude too. So I mean,
Sunday service. Sunday service. I mean, we understand that during our night vigils is actually a time for us to actually pray and do all of that, but then at the same time too, we have more Sunday services than we have the vigils. So I mean, for me, it's Sunday service. Dollar fries.
Thank you.
Everything I would just say is we should always remember that it is God first and God always. So we should not always use him as a spare part in our life. We should not always just run to him when we think we need him. Either it is beautiful, either it is sad, either it is rosy, either it is not. We should always just have in mind that God is there for us always and he cares for us. Thank you.
Thank you.